So the next Etsy shop we have to review today is X Magpie Moon X by Gina. And Gina is here on the call with us. Hi, Gina. I think it's the same Gina Kerrigan. And she has handmade and curated beaded bracelets and jewelry from the United Kingdom. So first thing I notice is her images are so bright. I love that. This picture right here, very bright, nice and clear, super easy to see. Look at even the difference. Just see how much of a difference the brightness makes on this photo versus this one. Click over. See the same product, but the difference is stunning. So this is just an example of what it is when you have really nice bright pictures and how much it can do for your product. Even this image is so much less bright than this one right here. Now, if we click ahead, we can see this one. This one is a little blurry. You are going to want to make sure you got your images. All of them are nice, crisp, clear, and very easy to see. So this one, I would update that one and try to get one a little clearer. Because this one, yeah, when you zoom in, it's just not clear. It's not sharp. It was just a little bit out of focus there, but it's still a beautiful product. The same with this one, a little bit out of focus. So this is the one thing you've got to really, you got to master it. Once you've got pictures really well figured out, it's easy to get them right every time. So let's go ahead. That's my first suggestion. Get all of the pictures nice and crisp. And I would even recommend adding a few more pictures because we've only got the 2 or the 4. Add a few more pictures on the wrist, on the table. Also, if this is stretchy, I'm assuming it's elastic because I don't see a clasp anywhere. You could even show it getting stretched out a little bit so people can see how stretchy it is and that it's going to last. And then let's look at, stretch bracelet right there. Just even if it's obvious what your product is, if it's obvious that it's stretchy or this or that, show it off. Show off how that works. Show a picture. It's just more photos. The more photos you have of your product, the more ways you can display it to someone. The more time you're going to have their attention. The more time you have their attention, the more likely you're going to get the sale. It's like a little kid. You might have a little kid run up to you and they'd be like, "Hey, look at my glasses." You're like, "Oh, cool glasses." And they go, "Well, look at this. I can open them." And you're like, "That's really cool. You can open them." And then they're like, "Well, look at this too. They stretch." And you're like, "Wow, okay, kid, we get it. Your glasses are cool." And they just and then look, you can shut just one of them. You can just keep going and going with it. And you're like, "Okay, kid, I get it. You got cool glasses, but you're still looking, right?" So the more ways you can show off your product, the better. More photos is good. So let's go ahead and look at these right here. Now, I see you have these secondary colors. I don't see any, I don't know what the examples are though. So if you have secondary colors, and you can actually attach these drop downs to different photos so that when someone clicks gold hearts, you could show them when they say, "Show me," they say black, it would switch the photo to the black version. And then if they clicked black and gold, it would switch the photo to the black and gold version. So I would recommend doing that as well so people can get, they can instantly know exactly what the black and gold one looks like versus the black one versus the gold one and so on. Yeah, that'd be helpful as well. It'd help you get a little bit more clarity because right now I just don't know which ones are which exactly. If I zoom in, I can see this is the black, this is the gold, but I don't see any black hearts. So I don't know what does the black one not have hearts? I guess it doesn't have hearts. So that's a bit of a confusing area for me. And if your buyer's confused, or most of the time they're just not going to take action. They're not going to make any purchases. So you want to make sure it's extra clear with your customers. So let's go ahead, look at some of these keywords here. And the first one we've got is red swirl stretch bracelet. Now I know that the bracelet keyword is huge, so that might even be a good one. And that's 111 results, so it's a little small. You could try, let's try red gold stretch bracelet. Let's see what we get there. So that brings us a lot more results, 3,365. So I think that keyword is a little bit better for your product because it's got 3,365, whereas your first keyword that you have on here, red swirl stretch bracelet, only has 111 results. So you want to go ahead and try to get 5 strong keywords in your listing title. And if it's only got, if there's keywords out there that have 5,000 results, then you should be using those keywords over keywords that only have 100 results or something like that. So red gold stretch bracelet. Let's see if we come up with some more. We could try gold heart bracelet. That's another one. Black, gold. You could also try all 3. Black, gold, red bracelet, and so on. And try to aim for 5 keywords. Try that one. Let's see what we get there. And that one is nice and specific. Black, gold, red. 21,000 results. So still a lot right there. You can also try red beaded bracelet. Red beaded bracelet. That's kind of what this is like. It's I don't know if you would call those beads, but it's a similar style. 198,000 results. So that's a bit large. Let's try red gold beaded bracelet. 45,000. So some nice results. There's a lot of great keywords out there. Sorry, I just get distracted sometimes. I'm like, that's a cool looking thing. What is that? I got to check it out. So those would be my suggestions. Get some more keywords into your listing title. I like these ones. Check beads. I don't know if it's a big keyword, but it is specific. Let's see what we get there. Check beads. A lot of stuff. We could try check red gold beads. You can also try check gold beaded bracelet. There we go. 32,000 results. Pretty good keyword right there. Present, gift, stocking filler, and so on. But overall, good looking shop. I like the style. I like the look of it. I think your photos are pretty good. They're nice and bright. Let's look at some of these other ones. Let's check out this one. Flower and leaf beaded bracelet, gift, present, stocking filler. So there's nothing wrong with using the same keywords on each listing, especially if they're similar, but you can always get more in there. So this one, you could also do flower. I don't know what kind of a flower that is, but it looks like a Hawaiian kind of flower. And I see you've got the 2 options here. That's another thing that you always want to make sure is clear. This one, I think most people wouldn't buy it because they don't know which one they're going to get. This one looks kind of purple, and then this one looks much darker. And in fact, it could even be the same product, but you want to make sure they look like the same product because this one looks like 2 different products. This one is a lighter image, the red, and the purple is a little bit lighter. And then this one, it doesn't even really look like the same product because it just seems so much darker. So you want to make sure your photos are nicely shown off the product and that it looks the same color. If it is the same product, you want to make sure it looks the same in each of your photos.